Hey everybody, Katie Allen here, and I am a director with UBAM, and today I'm going to tell you about a challenge called Get Back in the Game. So I just had my little girl Rosie 2 months ago, and after having her, I found it so difficult to really get back into my UBAM business. I was working a little here and doing a little there, but I wasn't getting any traction. I didn't have a pipeline of hosts. I hadn't gotten a new recruit in forever. I felt so disconnected from my team, and I really didn't know what to do. So I reached out to my fabulous team leader, Sarah, and she gave me some awesome advice. And I followed her advice, and I feel like my business is totally on track again. So I wanted to share all of that with you guys. So I have some tips for you today to help you get back in the game. My first tip is to pick a going back to work date. Like I said before, I was just doing a little here, doing a little there, but I wasn't seeing a lot of result from that. When I picked a day to go back to work, on that day, I was able to put so much more focus, creativity, and purpose into my work. And because of that, I saw results. And then things kind of snowballed from there, and now I feel like my business is back on track. So definitely pick a date. My second piece of advice is that you need to tell somebody. You need to create some accountability for yourself. So tell your team leader, tell your other team members, tell your family and your friends that this is what you're going to do. You're going back to work on this day. I think this was so incredibly important for me. I told my husband, tomorrow I'm waking up and I'm getting back to work at this. And I posted on my team page, and I posted on my leader page, hey guys, just wanted to let you know I'm coming back on this day. And because I said that, I created accountability, and I had to follow through with it. I couldn't let myself get too busy that day or let myself get distracted that day. And I think it was very helpful to have done that. My third piece of advice is to eliminate your barriers to productivity. So think about the things that distract you or that keep you from being productive, and do what you can to eliminate those. So maybe you need to create a place in your house where you can go and work and focus. Maybe you need to talk to your significant other and come up with a plan that you can have a certain amount of time on this day to really work and focus. For me, it was having a friend come over a few times a week and help me with Rosie so that I could have some good time to really work on my business. But whatever it is for you, I highly encourage you to do it. My fourth tip is that you need to set some short-term goals. I think in this situation, short-term goals are going to help you the most because you can see yourself meet them quickly and be energized by them. So if you don't have any hosts, for example, set the short-term goal that in the first week back to work, you're going to find 3 people to host for you. If you haven't had a recruit for forever, say, I'm going to have a recruit by this date. If you've disconnected from your team, then say by this date, I'm going to have reached out to everybody on my team. I feel like these short-term goals are really going to help you take action and see results. And then finally, you just need to take action. We have so many awesome resources that you can use. We've had booking blitzes and recruiting rallies and all sorts of things. It can be a little overwhelming to know where to look for them though. So I am going to include on this post a resource page for you, and it'll have information that can help you with whatever your struggle is. If you need help with booking, there will be information for that. If you need help with recruiting, there will be information for that. If you need help with just self-discipline in the business, you will have a resource on that page for that. So I very much encourage you, when you're taking action in your business, to use those resources provided to you. And finally, there's going to be a Google form that you can submit. I will link that to this post. And you're going to just tell me what your going back to work date is, a few of your goals, and just a couple other simple things. It's a very simple form. And when you submit that form, you're basically saying, I am getting back in the game. And I'm going to take all of those forms and enter them into a prize drawing. I'll have more information about that awesome prize on this post. So I hope everybody will take part, and let's all decide that we're going to give our businesses a great boost this fall. This is an awesome time for us to be doing this, and I cannot wait to see the successes that are going to come from it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.